Hi, tubers. Tomorrow is 9/11, September 11th. I've seen some videos done about this, and 5 years is the anniversary, and there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of people talking about, what happened, what really did happen. Did people know that it was going to happen? And the lives that were, just taken away for no reason. All it was an attack on our nation, and it shouldn't have happened. And I mean, when the first plane hit, there should have been some way that we could have prevented the second one from hitting. I do believe that some people knew that this was going to happen. There were threats made, there was. Now, we've been threatened before and nothing's happened, but we know that there was threats made. Otherwise, there just wouldn't have been people located there with cameras at that particular time, aimed at the top of that building, with the planes coming down in just the right position, and media coverage just there when it happened. That's the whole conspiracy. And I don't know. I think there was a threat. They just didn't tell the public. The news media found out about it, and they were positioned right there to take it. It's unfortunate, because this could have been prevented, along with all the other things that happened on that day. I can tell you where I was when I found out about it. It's very vivid. I was at Blessed Sacrament teaching my 5th grade their computer science lessons for today, and I was doing what I was supposed to do. The principal came into the room, handed me a note, said do not discuss it with the class, then left, and she had one heck of a worried look on her face. I did finish what I had to do, and I looked at the note, and I was like, oh my god. That was first. I did the same thing that Russ did. Maybe it was just a regular one-piloted plane, one-engine plane, went down, hit the building, things like that. But then, like he did, I heard of the second plane hitting. Then I knew it was no accident. Like he did, in between, still had 2 more classes to teach, so I did those. I just kept looking to hear what anybody else knew. Then I went down to the office area where they had a TV set up, and I watched it on CNN before I left to go to Holy Family, where I taught in the afternoon. At both schools, kids were not to know about it, because it would just upset them and make them angry or sad or whatever the case may be. And that was the first thing I got told when I walked in there, was we gotta keep this quiet. Unfortunately, there were a few parents that didn't want that to happen, and they just came into school, took their kids, and announced it to the class, which I'm glad I wasn't in that class, but yeah. So then it spread like wildfire. We knew, but nobody else did. Either way, tomorrow's going to be a sad day with the tragedies and remembering of people, innocent people, kids, children, women, you name it. A lot of cemeteries will be visited. It's going to be a very sad day in U.S. history. All we can do is try to keep our heads up, keep our spirits up, and move on, and hope that we can prevent an attack like this happening again. That's my sentiments on the 9/11. Say what you will. Russ, oh banger, I've watched your videos on this. You did an excellent job. I wish I would have had the time to make videos like you did, but I didn't. But this is my contribution. Talk to you later. Bye for now. Be well, everybody. God bless the USA.